Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the daily message. This will be labeled as a message for the 23rd because I'm posting it in time for the 23rd where I am, but you may be in a different time zone at a different date. So we're setting the intention that this be a message for the next 24 hours from whenever you happen to see it, okay? Happy birthday to all the February 23rd babies out there. And happy birthday to you if it happens to be your birthday on whatever random day you may see this video. Now, as I'm shuffling the cards, guys, they're not shuffling super smooth. And so, see how they're getting stuck? When the cards get stuck like that, it tells me that we might be kind of conflicted. Maybe we want to do something, but we're scared to do it, or we're not sure if we want to do it. And so there could be something that we have an inner conflict about right now, but we're going to see what the cards have to say. Oh, and there's our answer. It's the Three of Wands. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. Three of Wands is a card that comes up when we've come too far to go back now. We've put too much into something. And so we might feel a little bit like, oh my gosh, this next part, I don't know, like it's kind of scary, or what if it doesn't go the way I want it to go? And we might be very, very tempted to retreat. We might be very tempted to say, oh, I was just kidding, and like kind of try to backtrack. But Three of Wands is like you have come way too far to turn around and go back now. Going back is not an option. We're going to have to push through to the next level and to the next step. But Three of Wands is very positive because it tells us that we are going to have a positive outcome. What's going to come out of this is going to be good. And we're going to be able to continue to move forward and do even better with the next step. Because even though this step is going to go well, it's going to also give us an idea on how to improve things, how to make things even better for the next time. And so we're maybe feeling like we're at this crossroads. And this next step is a scary one. It's a big one. But it's going to be worthwhile. And it's going to give us positive results. Like I don't mean to sound cliche here, but like they say, nothing changes until something changes. Nothing changes until we do something, that we haven't done before. If we keep doing the same thing, we're going to get the same results. This is a card that also comes up when we may be preparing to put ourselves out there in some way. And that can be very scary, right? It's scary to put ourselves out there. But again, we're going to have a positive result. And we're going to learn from the experience. I don't normally pull clarifiers for the card of the day. After all, it's the card of the day, not the cards of the day. But I'm feeling like I want to pull 3 clarifiers here, so that's what we're going to do. What can we know, please, about the Three of Wands? Clarifier 1. Clarifier 2. Clarifier 3. Alrighty, my darlings. So clarifier 1, 7 of Pentacles. Clarifier 2, the 3 of Swords. Clarifier 3, the Tower. Now we understand the fear. Now we understand the fear. Yowza. Okay. 7 of Pentacles is seeds well planted, right? Everything you've been doing up until now has been for this. All the work you've been doing up until now has been for this. It's go time. He planted all of his seeds. He grew all of his fruit and vegetables, and now it's time to take those fruits and vegetables and flowers and whatever to the market. It's time to take them to market. and see the profit. Add it up, see what we get back. It's a time of harvest, but the harvest is requiring that you put yourself out there, that you present what you've created, that you present what you've put together. Whether it's yourself individually in a situation, or it's some kind of product that you've been putting together, or some kind of proposal you want to make to someone, whether it be business or personal or romantic. All the work you've been doing up until now has been for this moment. What are you going to do? Turn around and go back? It's showtime. It's time to go. Now, the Three of Swords and the Tower, this could be a high stakes situation in the sense that it's coming in with some type of sacrifice. You want this, but there might be people around you who aren't going to be happy about it. Maybe they're going to be judging you, or they're going to be saying that you're being selfish, or you're going down a path that is not commendable or respectable, or whatever it might be. They don't like what you're doing. They're not happy. They're not celebrating you. It could even be under the thing of like, well, if this doesn't go well for you, then you can't come back here. I'm not going to be there for you, kind of thing. And so it can feel scary, right? We might feel like we're about to perform a scary trick without a safety net here. But everything you've been doing up until now has been for this. And it's going to go well for you. But it's a shift. It's a massive shift. And these other people who aren't going to be there for you or who aren't going to support you, they're going to fall away regardless. The Tower card, Major Arcana card, it tells us it's inevitable. So if we don't have a falling out with them over this, and we sacrifice this for them, we're going to have a falling out eventually. And we're not going to have them. And we're not going to have this thing that we wanted, that we gave up to hold on to them. And we're going to have nothing. And what good is having nothing? So this might be a scary leap. You might not have support. You might be dealing with criticism. You might be dealing with people who are making you feel like you're changing too much, or you're getting a big head, or you're forgetting all the little people, or whatever it might be. But you're growing. And people have a choice. They can grow and keep up, or they can let you grow and fly off and do your thing. But there's no reason for you to feel guilty about growing. And Three of Wands says we can't stop it. The Tower says we can't stop it. It's inevitable. And so this can be a bittersweet time. We're moving forward, and though we're gaining a lot of wonderful things, there's going to be things from the current situation that are going to fall away. But those things are meant to fall away. And there's no sense in holding on to them, because they're going to fall away eventually. They're not meant to continue with you. They're not meant to continue on this path. So have courage and take these steps. You can't stay small to please other people. It doesn't work. And this is a situation where you can't stop your growth. You've come too far. You're ascending too much. You're too healed. You're too healed to go back to the old BS. It can't happen. And it shouldn't happen. There's no reason for it to. So I thank you for checking out the reading. I hope it was helpful. Please feel free to check out the other videos that are listed in the description. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to the scheduling private readings. This is going to be the last week of the sale that I have going. I've kept it going for quite some time. So as long as you book by the 28th, you'll get the sale price. Even if well, it's not even if I'm booked out. I'm booked out for quite some time. So your reading appointment is not going to be in February. It's going to be sometime in March. But if you book by the 28th, then you'll get the sale price. So just putting that out there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous day. Take care and be well.